I've done the 125 Thieves Guild side quests, and all I got was a crappy safe. Don't even. Was it worth it? No.
Damn it, there's no way through.
Okay, Brynjolf, there's definitely a way through, so I don't know what he's on about, but let me just explain fully what this episode will encompass and everything I've done and yada yada. So obviously, this is... oh, let me try and not butcher the name. Erkenthand? Yeah, let's pretend I know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna hunt down Mercer Frey, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna take the Eyes of the Falmer and the Skeleton Key. Then I'm gonna do 5 lockpicking quests for Vex in Whiterun, Windhelm, Solitude and Markarth. Cause that's required for me to become Guild Master, which is gonna be on the next one. Which means I'm gonna do the 125 side quests before getting the Guildmaster title. And just a fun fact, Mercer really looted the place, except that scroll, I don't know why. Also, if you're playing on computer, there's a way to make the side quests a little bit easier without fully cheating, which is using the center on cell, the COC commands. What do I mean by that, in case you don't know, or if you play on console, is that you can just teleport to places. So instead of doing 4 loading screens, you can just type in COC Whiterun Origin, and you'll be in Whiterun. And then you type COC Riften Thieves Guild Headquarters. Not everything has spaces, but moral of the story, it's 4 times less loading screens. Now let me just not interrupt Brynjolf, because this is part of a playthrough, so...
Carlisle, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
This right here makes no sense.
What's Carlisle been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths rife with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
Then none of my options make sense.
Is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
Why can I only care about honor?
You'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
This one I agree with. I'm the main protagonist.
And once again, my blade will taste nightingale blood.
So yeah, he just went full villain, explained way too much for no reason. And he did something to the other nightingale, so it's gonna be up to the Burn Disciples. You chose the name, and they'll finish Mercer off for me. Now, after I do 5 quests in the 4 holds that I told you before, I'm going to unlock a special quest in each of those holds. We will unlock a new vendor in the Flagon with each, and then there's Gullum Eye in Solitude, Neranier in Windhelm, Malus Macius in Whiterun, and Andon in Markarth, who will become fences. Now, fences, at least to me, have 4k gold. That's a lot. So selling stuff that I smith, enchant, or potions will be extremely easier. We're gonna be rich, truly rich. And in case you're wondering, I'm gonna get 500 gold, which times 125 side quests is gonna equal 62,500.
Just like that. It's done.
All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Oh, Carlia, I'm gonna use
I'm afraid it's
it.
not that simple.
Oh, it
When
is.
the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
Yeah, of course she can't come.
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
Yeah, I've got 2 Dramoras, it's
Brynjolf is
fine.
needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone.
Sure, it's chill, no biggie.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
So yeah, let me just get the map marker, because that's where I'll be headed. On the next one, so about the unlockable trophies, there's several that you find, and there's several that you unlock.
Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
Quests done by Vex or Delvin will be the ones
good
that
news, I trust?
unlock stuff. So here's an example. I go to Isolde's house in Whiterun. I did use the center on command cells commands to make it easier, just so I don't have to have as many loading
Steal anything
screens.
worth
And then
you're
she
back?
gives me 500 gold, and I
what'll it
repeat
be?
it
Got a tip on a
a
desirable...
lot of
Here,
times.
Just don't make me look like an
But
asshole when
as I
go
was
and mess it
saying,
up.
as you do the Thieves Guild quests, you're gonna find a Queen Bee statue in Golden Glow, a Hunting Brew decanter in the Meadery, the East Empire shipping map in their company warehouse, a model ship in Snowville Sanctum, a Dwemer puzzle cube in Calcelmo's lab, a bust of the Grey Fox in Mercer's house, and the left eye of the Falmer on Mercer
With good
himself.
news, I trust?
Now,
Didn't muck it
fortunately,
up, I hear.
I've already unlocked 3 of the
Share.
special
Got
quests,
plenty. Take your pick.
and I think
We've
I
been
only
trying to
need
get this
1 or
out
2 for
Good.
Markarth,
Just remember the order.
and it's gonna
Do
take
job
me
first,
a big
get
while.
drunk
I'm gonna
second.
reject quests that are not Markarths, and
I think
that's
you
gonna
should finish that
create a
special
bug,
assignment Delvin
but it's
gave
fine.
Then we'll talk.
Anyways, Delvin, hi.
I need you to make your way to Solitude and talk to Erica. He's looking to run some kind of a shield job. Now, he's not exactly going to welcome you with open arms, but keep your cool. Do this job right, and we've just made an important friend out there.
Oh, the dainty sloth. Watch me forget about a Barenziah Stone that I'll get later. So yeah, let's go find this guy.
Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant.
Yeah, you wanna guess what else is
About time you
politically
got here.
irrelevant?
I'm not
Also,
accustomed to
this
dealing with
guy.
people who are unreliable. That's why I asked Delvin to send me his best.
Yeah, I'm the best. When I die, I just
That
reload.
remains to be
The game
seen.
does it automatically,
Nothing
so
raises my
it's
ire
bound
more
to
than
work.
having an agreement broken. It's bad for business, and it wastes time. Captain Volf of the Dainty Slode has decided to test my patience on this matter by neglecting to honor a trade agreement we had established.
Just give me the details.
I need you to help me show him the error of his ways by sneaking on board the Slode and planting some contraband.
Sure, why not?
You'll need to get your hands on some Balmora Blue from Sabine Niet down by the docks. She's the first mate on another ship, the Red Wave. Once you get your hands on it, I want you to plant it in Captain Volf's footlocker. I'll take care of the rest.
Now notice, I'll have to get it.
Captain Volf is ashore right now, and I want the authorities waiting for him when he gets back. Now get going. I don't want to see your face until the job's done.
Does he give me the money for it? No.
Whatever you're about to say,
Was the
don't
information
bother.
he gave
I don't
me
want to hear it.
useful to find it? No,
You're
but
talking
there
to the
are
right
ways.
person. I'm the only one left in Tamriel that can get my hands on it. It's damn near impossible to find anymore. You want to buy it off of me?
I would rather not, but I'm rich, so I
afraid
don't
not.
care.
How else can a poor, overworked sailor like myself expect to earn a living?
Oh, irony from an NPC. Sure, take my
Here,
1500.
take this key. The Balmora Blue is locked in a chest under the docks near the Red Wave. Hope you like getting wet.
No, usually I just pickpocket her and dive on in. In fact, you don't even need to pickpocket, because it's just an expert lock. You just gotta know where it is. So yeah, onto the dainty sload. And let's face it, I don't really care about these guys. I forgot that there was a Barenziah Stone inside. So let's just get this over with. This is gonna be a long one. I just gotta find the chest, leave the Balmora Blue in there, and then I'll make the run for it. Now, about the trophies, like I was saying, if you cancel a quest, the trophy will not despawn, meaning you can you can literally have all possible trophies spawn, and it's always in the same place. And oh,
The Imperials are good for
it's hard to get it then,
business.
but
It's
it's
good for
possible,
Skyrim.
just it's a nuisance.
Yes, I know. In fact, by now, Captain Wolf should be on his way to the prisons. Our contract is complete. Here's a token of my gratitude for your efforts. Oh, convey my compliments to Delvin for me. Tell him I'll be happy to reopen whatever doors he needs in Solitude.
Okay, so that's over with. We can now go back to Delvin. But I'm thinking, let's go do the other two quests first. Because I have to before I get new side quests.
Frost farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
It's dull just by
My
hearing
daughter
you
Fiona.
talking about it.
She was murdered a few months ago.
Oh,
Left her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. I assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought.
yeah, bro, that wasn't the guild.
No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks, but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine?
I know what I would do.
Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied
Understandable.
himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process.
So get the item, get it back to ya.
Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back.
Sounds easy enough.
The only name I have is Naranya. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. I should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Now, you don't want to aggro
Yes,
Niranye
I
because
help you with
she is
something.
going to become a fence.
Fiotley. Fiotley. Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain.
And this option right here should have been a persuasion
How dare you?
check.
You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing.
I just accused her,
I'm afraid I have
so...
absolutely no idea what you're speaking
Yeah,
of.
that was coming. Okay, intimidate
Now,
then.
just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people. Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed.
Yeah, you could. By her
It's
father.
a guild of ultimate thieves.
Not just
They call themselves
whoever
the
they are.
Somerset Shadows.
Oh, the Somerset Shadows.
Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
Well, to be fair, it's Skyrim.
No, Linwe prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
So how did this happen?
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago.
So you made a poor
When Linway
choice.
moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me.
So you had no option.
I
Okay.
tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd proved to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fences in Skyrim.
Deal.
Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain.
Now, one thing that I wasn't expecting
I'm sorry I
was
misled
for
you.
everyone part of that faction, the Somerset Shadows, to be so easy to deal with. Seriously, just take a look at this and consider that only Linway will be slightly harder. Well, he'll be hard compared to this, whatever this was supposed to be. Okay, I get it. They're thieves that steal from the dead, so yeah, it's not like it's a private army. Now, Linway, though, he heals himself way too much, but his loot is amazing. I'm nearly sure that all of his equipment has unique enchantments, so it's very worth it to disenchant.
Sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
Okay, so I have the locket. Here you go.
To be reminded of Fiotli once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Tell Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it.
Time for the third out of the 4 quests. So just gonna go to Whiterun
Patron of the great clan
to meet Alfred, who always starts the conversation the same way.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay.
Again, details.
A close friend of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us. Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block in Solitude.
How is that a Whiterun thing?
The city guard in Solitude is seeking Arn for a serious crime. When he fled here, he was arrested for drunken behavior. Can you imagine? Fortunately, his identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him.
Yeah, this one is gonna be easy.
Hold a moment. This is more than a simple prison break. I want to have Arn's name stricken from the record books permanently. I'm setting him up with a new identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail.
Go on, Alfred. Say it.
The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second is to change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity.
Love how even Bethesda tries to justify itself.
If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug.
Haha, no, it is easy.
You see, both of these items are kept inside Dragon's Reach. And they don't allow visitors inside the Jarl's or the Steward's chambers. One more thing. If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid.
I mean, watch this. Jarl's quarters. No one around. I open a door. I see their book. The entry is now forged. And what is the second part? To steal a letter that's in a room with no one inside. Yeah. A professional is what this job needed. For sure. Thank you so much for the easy quest.
Arn? Never heard of him.
Cheeky laughter.
You're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin that he has my support and all the weight it carries in Whiterun from now on. I think he'll be quite pleased.
At least he's nice. Now I have more things about the trophies to explain, but we still have to do the setup for the other quests. So I'm gonna tell Delvin that everything is done except the last one because I haven't unlocked it. I'm gonna sell him every single trophy that I got, and I'm going to explain to you every single trophy that I can unlock. So after 5 jobs, there's the jeweled candlestick. After 15, it's the ornate drinking horn, the golden ship model at 25, golden urn at 35, a jeweled goblet at 45, then at 55 and 75, I think it depends between one and the other, but they are the jeweled flagon and pitcher. one of them bugged out for me at 75, and that made me panic a little bit. But it was fine. It ended up fine. I'll explain everything. The thing is that from 75 to 125, nothing happens, and your only reward is gonna be a crappy safe with random loot and some thief potions. And I think it only replenishes every 10 days. That sucks. Now, in case you're looking at the screen for most things, he's just gonna give me 800 gold. But for the left eye of the Falmer, he's gonna give me 3,200. But now, like I said, one of the trophies glitched for me. Oh, and yeah, let me just tell Vex that I found Barenziah Stones. She'll tell me she only cares if I find 24 of them. I'll tell you in a second what it does when it's all complete. So yeah, if a trophy glitches, you gotta use the console command PRID followed by the reference ID. Then press enter, write enable, enter again, and it will appear. Now, I got the safe before the 75th quest reward, so yay me for not enabling them all and pretend I did. I should have done that. I will never do this legit again. And that's quote unquote because I kinda lost count between the 75th and the 90th attempt, because the freaking thing wasn't showing up. So I found a console command where all I needed to do was to talk with Vex to start the quest, and then I complete it immediately after, and that unlocked the safe. And still, one of the rewards was nowhere to be seen. I was pretty much freaking out that the whole thing was bugged. So by the time I got the safe, there's no fucking way I'd load back and do 50 quests for bragging rights of a useless safe. And you shouldn't either, because Bethesda dropped the ball on this one, and we shouldn't be the ones to pick it back up. Now, fortunately for this quest, I have done Pine Watch before, so I have the item he wants. This is gonna be extremely quick. So yeah, that's all of the strategies that you can do to have the 125 quests not be a pain in the rear. Now there's also a console command to check how many quests you've done. That's all I found on it. Now, whether you're happy to know that those strategies exist or that you think it's cheating, I couldn't care less. If you want to argue, argue with yourself. I will never do this again, ever. So yeah, that's that. And there's more. I have another little slideshow of me getting this stupid quests done. So in regards to trophies, all I'm missing is the Crown of Barenziah, because I'm 100%ing the game, hold by hold. It's much easier to track down, so it'll have to wait. Once you do get it, the whole Crown of Barenziah, you unlock a power called Prowler's Prophet, which makes you find so much precious gems that it's ridiculous. Flawless diamonds, flawless this, flawless that, it's all amazing loot. It's very worth it, unlike a certain chest. But yeah, that's everything I wanted to say.
When you walk through the guild, don't be ashamed to hold your head high, because you're the best damn thief in the place.
At least Delvin appreciates me. And there you go. I hope you enjoy this, because I surely didn't. And don't you dare look away. You're gonna wait. You're gonna see everything on this crappy slideshow that I make. Yes, I went 3 times to the same house and always forgot the Stone of Barenziah. And here we are. Oh, but it's not done. No, I need to do more. So yeah, no, even I got tired, so here we are. Fooled you again. There was more to be done. Now I'm done. And look at the left shelf, it's going to appear the thing that was bugged. The safe is already on the right of the right shelf. Perfect grammar. So yeah, this is what you get if you do the 125 Thieves Guild side quests. That crappy safe and these visuals at least give me the option to have a... God damn it! I just wanted to have a replica on my houses, but this thing is breaking my sanity, man. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? Let's just destroy it all the best you can. Okay, that was not satisfactory. What a flop. Yeah, that's a nice place to the left eye of the Falmer. Unfortunately, using fireballs isn't doing anything else. By the way, if your OCD is very, very angry, don't you worry, because of course I quick save before doing this. So let me just reload, and now I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day, knowing I will never do these side quests ever again. Thank you.